All right, so it's week 4 of VBL-S, and I've got the best coach in Gen 9 with me in Gen 9 VGC draft, at least in VBL. Uh,
That's right. His
yeah,
name is Tay, right?
no, it's this JACE fella.
Oh no, please.
I'm not wrong. That's the facts. You are the best
Look,
right now.
look. I can't deny that I have the same win rate as Sukava. Let's not forget. Uh, but in my other league, I'm like 1-1, down bad. So let's not jump to any conclusions here. I'm still extremely washed. I'm just carried by string cheese man.
We all have our like meme leagues. It's okay.
The league that I run, of which I am the head moderator, is my meme league.
Yeah,
Actually, true though.
you can't win that league because that would be kind of fishy.
No, you're so right. Damn. You know what? I am the goat. I'm the best.
Yeah, of
Thank you,
course.
Tay, for finally giving me my flowers, and thank you for passing the torch. You know.
Yeah, I I believe you'll get that undefeated season.
Hey, one day. I've done it before, in Dynamax format,
Mm-hmm.
uh, with none other than Hatterene, who you're facing this week.
Nice. That's actually impressive in a Dynamax format.
It was the confusion one though, the GMAX Smite one, which is
Oh, okay.
freest wins you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
But none of that bullshit.
I
It's
guess
time.
it's slightly less impressive now.
No, I mean, whenever somebody goes undefeated, it's a question of good prep and drafting, and also just I got crazy lucky. I got some freezes and stuff that allowed me to win. Anyways,
Yeah. Let's get into the matchup here. So, playing against Heaven, and he's got a pretty bulky team, lots of setup on the team, and but it's not really fast, and a lot of the team is frail on like one side of the spectrum, physically or especially. Like you have crazy defensively bulky mons like Earthworm or Avalite, but they're super frail, especially. And then it's like the opposite for Goodrow. So I think this team is deceptively bulky.
you mean like it seems more bulky than it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's true. I think Gudra, if you bulk out its physical defense, it's not like terrible. And Hatterene and Spiritomb and Rotom both have reasonable bulk. But I agree, definitely like it's in a weird spot where the Mons are really shifted to one side, and they're not always living hits, and if you can target them right, then those holes become exploitable.
Yeah, exactly. So going into the matchup, I thought Kilowattrel looked pretty good because it just outsped his whole team. And since a lot of his team is pretty slow, I could actually run Electro Ball and do big damage to stuff that wants to set Trick Room, like Hatterene or Spiritomb.
Yeah. Oh man, that's gonna be like 150 base power or something, right? Because if
Yeah,
they're like quiet nature, yeah.
yeah. And I could actually run Modest with and still outspeed his team. So
Yeah. You gotta be careful of the fake out from Palmot, obviously. But if you're doing like a covert cloak X Haunter situation, then you can get a double up. Or potentially an imprisoned trick room with Haunter.
yep. So oh yeah, so in the last video, I did say at the end of the video that if someone leaves a comment on what Pokemon I should bring, then I'll bring it to the next week. And you said Dreadnought, so Dreadnought had to be on
Yes.
the team.
It's Dreadnought time, baby. I mean, it doesn't even look that bad here, right? Like,
No, I was actually glad you said Dreadnought because I probably would have brought it anyways. Like,
Drink. Yeah, it doesn't match up super well into like a faster Rotom or an Orthworm or a Palmot, but everything else it like matches up pretty solidly into, I feel. There's no grass type, which is the big thing. And even
yeah,
though there's like two electrics, um they're, frail enough that if you can go first, you can still do damage, especially to Rotom.
yeah, exactly. So, yeah, Kilowatt was looking good, Dreadnought was looking good, and Haunter was looking good. There are no ghost resist. Oh, there's Squawkabilly, but besides yeah, besides Squawkabilly, there's no ghost resist, and Squawkabilly's like, it's just super frail. So
Yeah.
I felt like I could just bring Haunter and spam Shadow Balls or Sludge Bombs. But yeah, I'll
Bomb is good. I
yeah,
think as well.
so
Yeah.
show you the team. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, we got the Dreadnought, Choice Band Dreadnought, which head smash.
Oh, so it's not even the Shell Smash version. It's just like all out damage, relying on the Tailwind. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, just set up Tailwind and head smash, and there's
Is that
not.
outspeeding the like Espathra and Palmot? Sorry.
Yeah. It
Okay.
it has enough speed where under Tailwind it just outspeeds those everything on his team. Yeah, so Trispan, Head Smash, Oko's everything on his team except like oh wrong except Earthworm and like a bulky Palmot. That's it. That's the only things that survive.
Damn.
And Palmot
Or like a bullet or something.
if it's not Terrad, it still dies.
Right, no. But if it terrestrializes it's like a steel or a fighting type.
Yeah, but it takes care of Avalugg, even with that defensive bulk, which is nice.
Yeah. Well, 80% of the time.
Yeah, I'll hit. Don't worry. That's not a problem for me. That's the Tay difference. I have the good luck.
Okay, that explains so much because I missed a play rough last week and it almost lost me a game, and I should have realized I just gotta be better.
So the EGC match I played today, in the first game I dodged 8 Fishers. It was a Dondozo mirror match, and my opponent had a Fisher on Dondozo, and they missed 8 times.
Dude, it's free. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I did end up losing the game anyways, but I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, anyways, yeah. So
Speaking of skill, you got Technician mouse hold. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot that survives Technician mouse hold. Maybe Avalugg probably survives. Spiritomb survives. Earthworm survives, and that's it.
Yeah.
You have to Terra
I feel like
defensively.
Like an invested Gudra or Hatterene might take one if they're like maxed Fist F.
Yeah, maybe, but
even then you're doing so much damage.
Yeah, I'm doing so much damage, and if you're max defense like on Hatterene or something, then you're not doing much damage in return. So that's a okay trade for me. Terra Ghost to avoid fake outs, body presses, anything from Palmot, any fighting move. And yeah, so there's
the double.
What's up?
Sorry, I just noticed the double electric move on Kilowatt is really cool. You're just saying like, I'm gonna Electro Ball all your super slow guys and treat that like an Oko button, especially with the Terra Electric, but you're still gonna have the T-Bolt for stuff that's like in the mid-speed ranges.
Yeah, basically. Exactly what you said. And then Hurricane is just there for Palmot because it has Volt Absorb.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and like we'll probably do some damage into Gudra,
Yeah.
especially with Max Modest. Yeah.
So I chose a Scarf Haunter because it lets me outspeed his Palmot and Espathra, so I can just spam attacks, and like choosing Scarf lets me trick it onto something that wants to set up or use Trick Room, like, you know, just trick it onto a Spiritomb and it's stuck with the Scarf.
Right, and then even if they are in Trick Room, they have to switch out that Mon, and so you can get free damage onto it.
And I get free attack with Haunter. Yeah, it also works on something like Avalugg, where it sets up an Iron Defense, and now you're stuck with the Scarf, or it's just clicking Recover with the Scarf. And then you got the Lucario set. Went with a special version. This is just here to like break through stuff like Orthworm and Avalugg, but it still does pretty good damage to everything else. Like, I think Aura Sphere plus Vacuum Wave takes out Palmot, like the combination. So even if it's sashed, or yeah, it should just take out Palmot regardless. And
I think some Palmot run like AV, but yeah, I mean that's good damage, and Palmot's not that bulky overall. Having that priority with Vacuum Wave, I think, is going to be pretty important with the full invest Modest Nature 115 base.
Yeah, that is true. Palmot can run AV, but I didn't expect him to use it run AV, because I mean Revival Blessing is a pretty big move.
Yeah, and I think when you draft Palmot, there's also like a psychological thing of you're like, oh, I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna bring the fucking move, you know?
Yeah, it's the same way. It's the same thing I feel when I bring Mousehold. Like, you have to have Population Bomb. It's the nuke button.
Even if they have two Ghost types and a Rock type and a Steel type, it's like, yeah, but it's Population Bomb, you know?
Yep.
It's free win.
So Vacuum Wave does like 50% to Earthworm, which means even if Trick Room's up, I can like two-shot it or make it so it can't use the substitute move, which is pretty big.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, it's just nice priority to finish things off. Terra Fighting, just for more damage. And then last we got Armorage. I wasn't too sure about this mon. I kind of just added it at the end because I felt like I needed more special damage, since he's got a lot of Iron Defense setups. So just running stabs with Life Orb.
I was just saying it blows up Orthworm. Sorry, I'm cursing a lot for some reason.
Yeah, this is a family-friendly channel. Can't be doing that here.
I'm so sorry.
That's
I think it's like looking at the matchup. That last slot, I can see a lot of different stuff fitting. Haunter definitely makes sense for like the fake out immunity and for removing the guys that you need. Everybody else kind of has their place. I could have also easily seen like the Vaporeon or the Appleton coming. Excalibur seems, you know, pretty poopy here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, although I am a firm believer that where there is a Terra Blast Excalibur, there's a way. But yeah, I think you still got some options if you ever end up replaying this. Appleton probably could have also had an argument for the team, and potentially even Donphan, although with Earth Eater, it's hard to say for sure.
I thought about Appleton, but I felt like it just gets outscaled by stuff. Like his team has much better scaling and ways to deal with Appleton. And
yeah, with like the right Terra, just in in Trick Room as like a counter to some of his slower stuff, I could see it potentially coming out. But I mean, yeah, the 6 you brought makes sense.
Yeah, I I kind of just need a filler maybe to scare things away in team preview, and
Yeah, totally.
so you wanna see the matches now? Gonna
Heck
get into
yeah.
it? All right. Well, there's no Earthworm and no
Nice.
Spiritomb.
So I'm smelling 6 KOs for Dreadnought.
Yeah, you see, there's no resist here except Palmont.
Yeah.
And is Palmont really a resist? Not really.
Mm. So what I'm scared of right now, if I'm you, is like this is pretty close to the fastest team Heaven can bring, while
Mhm.
also having like a reasonable Trick Room with the Hatterene and the Avalugg. So if Heaven ends up bringing like Espathra Speed Boost, Squawkabilly, Palmont, Gudra, I guess, yeah, if he like matches your Tailwind, then like Armarouge and Dreadnought and Lucario are getting outspent anyways. Um,
Yeah.
so like removing that Squawkabilly might actually end up being like a big factor here.
Yeah, I don't want Tailwind to get up, and I can stop Trick Room from going up a lot easier than Tailwind, so... Lead the Mousehold, kill
Oh,
Wattrel.
interesting. Okay, so if he had led Palmont plus Hatterene,
Mm-hmm.
um, does the Electro Ball just one shot Hatterene?
Yeah, depending on the investment, it should one shot.
Mm,
But
okay. That's of course assuming that he's gonna fake out Mousehold, which he totally could have been going for the Kilowattrel anyways.
yeah, I mean, I probably would have just Ghost Terra'd in that position and double
Oh,
Hatterene.
of course.
Like if Electro Ball gets the KO, then Population Bomb gets redirected into Palmont. If it doesn't get the KO, then I still KO Hatterene.
Yeah,
So,
huge brain.
yeah, this is like anti Palmont, like anti fake out Trick Room lead essentially.
Totally. Yeah.
But he yeah, he has a Scarf Squawkabilly.
With Terrifying Brave Bird.
That
Oh, with Hustle and it misses. Oh,
yeah,
heaven, I'm sorry. Oh, it's over. Holy.
yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, Tay. You didn't have to do him like that.
Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate.
And this mouse is so yeah, that totally would have.
Oh yeah, this Mousehold does not have any bulk, and it was also Terraflying. Like, it was not surviving.
Yeah. Oh.
And yeah, I mean, Mousehold uses Population Bomb into this Pather, and I think we all know what's gonna happen now.
Yep. And this Espathra didn't protect to get a speed boost. So, well, we can't even know if it's opportunist or speed boost yet because it's dead turn 1.
Yep, don't know the ability, and at this point, I feel like the game's like I've gotten the game because of that turn 1.
Yeah, at this point, I would be thinking like, okay, what information do I need to conserve? Like, is it worth terraing Mousehold to resist the fake out? Is it even worth like switching out Kilowattrel to preserve Covert Cloak information or going for Protect? Just because you have such a commanding lead.
Yeah, I think at this point, I figured I don't need to Terra anything to win. Palma is in range. Palma dies to Population Bomb, so that always works. What else? I didn't want to reveal what I had in the back if I didn't have to.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I didn't find out much information besides what like the Squawkabilly set is. Scarf with Terraflying and Hustle. So I guess I was just trying to find out information from him at this point.
Yeah.
So protect the fake out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hit the Hurricane down to Sash. Whoa! Whoa! That's big damage from Kilowattrel. Holy crap. Bit of overkill there. You find out you live the Draco. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit a second Hurricane. That, if I'm Heaven right there, I'm so mad. Oh, but you find out about Rocky Helmet. Okay, that's big.
That's important for a game too. Now I know not to target that thing with mouse hold. And Dreadnought comes out to finish the job.
Oh, with Rock Slide. Oh, Heaven doesn't know what's coming.
He does not know.
Dreadnought got a kill. Let's go.
Yeah, that's the most important part.
Okay, so that turn 1 was interesting.
It was
I'm assuming it was like a double up.
very interesting.
T-Bolt population bomb in case the squad ability was Sash.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was doing. But yeah, I think if Mousehold went down here, and I traded like Kilowattrel KOs, Squawk ability, and then Espathra does whatever. I don't know if I could have won at that point. Like, I had Haunter and Dreadnought on the back, so I think Haunter could have come out and Shadowballed. Maybe that would have KO'd.
Yeah, I would be very curious to know if the Espathra here has Trick Room, because if it was going for a Trick Room turn 1, I mean, I think pretty unlikely given that it's like Scarf. It might have just been like a Lumina Crash, but or even like a Screen.
Yeah.
But if it was Trick Room, then like, you know, you're stuck with a not very bulky Dreadnought, Haunter, and Kilowattrel. This is a very hyper offensive team from you, and honestly the Squawk ability with the huge damage button and the Scarf matches up well. You just gotta get a little luckier than Heaven was.
Yep. Yeah,
right, let's see game
I need to deal with this Squawk ability because it's outspeeding my team, so let's go into game 2.
Ooh. Heaven POV. Same lead, damn.
He brings the same thing. I brought Mousehold Haunter.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh.
My Scarf is faster than his Scarf.
Yeah.
And
are you a timid on that Haunter?
No, I was modest.
Oh man. So
Yeah,
it's possible that you could have sped, but yeah. People usually when you run a Scarf, especially on something like Hustle, you want to do the adamant.
Yeah, so I actually EV'd my Hunter to outspeed something that's EV'd to outspeed my Kilowattrel. Like, if like there's a chance that he did that, so I figured yeah, if you're EVing to outspeed Kilowattrel, I'll just go 1 point higher than that.
That's the prep. Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, now I know it's speed boost too.
Speed. Yeah, so now this
So
that makes
switch
sense.
out because I'm locked in Thunderbolt. And it's Ghost Terror with Calm Mind.
Whoa! Okay, so this is going for a stored power sweep.
Yeah. It's that Muddy Water dodges. Nice. But
yeah, because it breaks the sash. That's
not
so tough for
yeah.
Yeah, because if you hit that damage is probably
Lucario would be dead by now.
Man. See, this is anyone who's made it this far. This is how you get as good as Taze. You just dodge all the attacks.
Yeah, just get lucky. It's not that hard.
You're saying honest?
Oh yeah, I was saying honestly, I don't think there's an out for me here though because the Espathra is like out of control, and I don't have anything to deal with it.
After one Calm Mind, that thing went crazy. The Ghost Terror
Yeah,
is really, really smart. You
Ghost
kind
Terror
of
is
gotta,
very smart.
yeah. I'm seeing Follow Me. I'm seeing Rock Slide come out here, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
If I went for Head Smash here onto Gudra, I think I could have won, but that's a
You would
tough
have to
read to
get
make.
through whatever's in the back as well.
Hmm?
You would have had to get through whatever's in the back as well.
Oh
You
yeah,
know.
right. He has one more mon. Yeah, it was over. I didn't have a chance.
Oh man, and we see that the Gudra's faster than the Dreadnought as well.
Yeah, it's got I think, is it naturally faster?
I
Yeah, it
think it
is
is.
naturally faster.
Yeah. It might
So
have been like a speed situation. Interesting. So leaving the Kilowattrel there was pretty big.
yeah, that
Although,
was probably a bad idea because it let Espathra get out of control without a tailwind up.
yeah, I think that's the first time I've seen a Spather like really take names in VGC. So that's cool to see.
It was cool to see, and the Ghost Terror was like perfect defensively.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so at this point, I'm thinking Mousehold is useless. I'm just gonna drop it in game 3. He's got the Ghost Terra, and he's got the Rocky Helmet on Gudra, which he's probably
Yeah.
bringing again. So, yeah.
So let's see how you play around a Spather. Yeah. You know it's protect. It's likely to protect turn 1, and we see it on the lead again. Damn. Yeah. Oh, interesting. The switch out to Lucario.
Yeah, so I figured he's gonna protect and probably Draco Meteor, get rid of the Haunter. That was kind of a read. I don't like, he knows my Haunter Scarfed, right? So he can't just keep the Espathra there. Like, he's got to switch it out or protect it. And
Yeah.
so I figured he's probably gonna protect and then attack the Haunter with Gudra, since like Gudra is not threatened by Kilowattrel, so he's fine protecting.
I'm excited to see what mon number 4 is, because right now you've got 3 special attackers into
Yeah.
Gudra.
So
Gotta
Lucario
be
gets
Dreadnought.
crit, which I guess is payback.
Oh, it goes for the double. Wow.
Yeah,
It's pretty early in the game to go for that out, man. Shit.
yeah.
I
I'm
guess.
surprised he didn't switch out at that point. I feel like switching to Palmont could have worked.
Yeah, Palmont resists the flash cannon and the T-bolt.
Yeah. But I mean, it's also a tough call to make because I could Hurricane. I'm not too sure about that double protect. I understand why, but it might have been better to just switch in Palmont or even sack Palmont. I don't think it's doing much against like Haunter either.
Yeah. The tricky thing is that Gudra's weak as well, so you're kind of relying on Spathra to do most of the damage right here.
Yeah.
And I mean, the Calm Mind is really strong if you can position it right, but you kind of need the. Well, Lucario has inner focus. I don't know. You've got theoretically 4 Mons immune to fake out if Mousehold has Ghost Terra, which he isn't aware of, but is a looming threat.
Yeah. At this point, even though Lucario has inner focus, it's still gonna die to a fake out. So
That's true.
he can like safely switch out to Gudra, I think, with a fake out. So
Double
yeah.
shot time.
Squawkabilly just dies. He didn't have. I don't think he had any safe plays in that turn. He could switch out Squawkabilly into Gudra, but then Palmont would die to the Aura Sphere, so I think either way, something was going down that turn.
Honestly, like this Kilowattrel just had his whole team by the throat. The only thing he could have done is like maybe some sort of normal move from Squawk into Kilowattrel, but with your faster Haunter coming out in the lead, I think your opponent just didn't really have a lot of plays to answer Kilowattrel.
Yep. I think this game definitely would have gone a lot differently if you gotten that double protect with this Bathro, because it also meant he's able to stall out another turn of Tailwind. So like the Scarf Squawk ability could have actually done something instead of just dying there.
Yeah.
But yeah, at this point it's I have 4 mons, he has 2, and I'm technically faster than him with Tailwind, so there's not much of a note for him. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to preserve that info. Yeah, I mean, if this Gudra had like some kind of...
This Lucario has dodged every Muddy Water from the Gudra in the set.
Let's go. Oh, God. Dreadnought. Here we go. Hit a head smash. You can do it. Yeah. Dreadnought closes it out.
Dreadnought wins the game.
All right. Yeah. I mean, that right there is the power of Kilowattrel. I saw a similar game with Samax. My week 2 or 3, where my Noivern, which is very similar Pokemon to Kilowattrel, just having the speedy Tailwind was so threatening against everything he had, and then having enough offense as well. With I had Life Orb, Draco Meteor, and Super Fang and Taunt, just made it impossible for him to like really respond.
Yeah, I think being able to run Modest on Kilowattrel was huge in this game. It let me get the like damage output without sacrificing an item slot or being slower, just because of the speed tiers of our teams.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he didn't try for the Hatterene and Avalugg. I would have been cool to see the Electro Ball pop off.
Yeah, he told me he almost brought Trick Room in game 3, so I think my Electro Ball would have put in work. You want to see his paste? Because he sends it to me.
Oh god, yeah.
All right.
I think my brain says, you know, oh my god, Hyper Voice throat spray.
Yeah.
This man does not give a shit. Oh, okay. Okay. What am I looking at here?
Yeah, this Beather set's crazy. Like, this thing was designed to just sweep my team.
It's a cool set. This guy did not bring Terra Water Bright Powder Hatterene.
Oh, okay. I didn't even notice the Bright Powder.
Oh my god.
I guess that's for the Mousehold. That's the Mousehold counter. Bright Powder?
Oh, actually? Okay, hold on. Now that I think about it. Because I was going to say, like, that's some BS to try to miss moves, but actually, just like getting rid of somebody tricked away the wide lens. Was that your Mousehold, or was that the Mousehold in the other division?
Yeah, that was my Mousehold. And I missed every population pop.
Yeah, that's actually the tech.
That is
okay.
The tech.
Shit, that's clever. Right? Yeah. I mean, obviously, Bright Powder you don't generally want to use. I suppose in the one case of Mousehold, it is slightly more honest. Yeah. So we didn't ever see the Revival Blessing come out. Interesting.
No,
Um,
but I don't think I gave him a chance to use it. Maybe he could have like read a like protect on a fake out and used it, but that's also a
yeah,
tough call to make.
yeah. Well, with the sash, if it was like coming in from the back, I think there were a few turns that you may have doubled it. But yeah, interesting team. Yeah, I guess. Oh, the Scarf Final Gambit too. That's interesting. So I
Yeah,
haven't had some tools, but I think this game really showed the power of bringing a fast Choice Scarf Pokemon. Because Haunter with the Scarf, I think a lot of his game plan actually relied on Squawkabilly, but having the fast Scarf Haunter really had a big impact on this game
yeah. Even though
and
I
gave you tools.
didn't win game two, I think the lead where Hunter just KO'd Squawkabilly just deterred him from leading his Squawkabilly in game three.
Yeah, and I think Squawkabilly might have actually been like key here to him having a shot.
Yep.
That Hatterene, um, yeah. Oh, it's max defense with a little bit of HP investment. Doesn't Hatterene have higher defenses than HP? Really interesting spread on that as well. I wonder if that's for like a Baxcalibur calc or something, or Mousehold. Just
I'm
with
not
max
sure
defense.
what it's for, but I think Electro Ball would have gotten rid of it if
Oh
it
yeah,
hit if the Bright Powder didn't activate.
yeah, especially with the Terra Water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say like if this Hatterene was, so on paper, what's your best answer into Hatterene? It's like it's the Haunter, right? Haunter, Lucario, Mousehold.
Yeah.
You have just so many strong attackers. You kind of just need to run like a fully HP invested Hatterene to live anything, and then
Yeah, that's
you
why
want
I
to be able to.
thought Spiritomb would be more likely as the Trick Room setter, since you don't have to worry about Mousehold with Spiritomb.
Yeah, I mean the Bright Powder makes sense for Mousehold, and then you're just worried about living Steel move from Lucario and Poison move from Haunter, or Ghost move from Haunter. So the best Terra is like probably Terra Steel on Hatterene, but then you're still not resisting the Electro Ball. It would have had to be such a hard read to come up with the resisting the Electro Ball tech, and this thing has no invest to resist it besides 68 HP. So yeah, it's gone. Whether it's Water Steel Terra, the only thing it could have lived was like a Grass Dragon or Electric or uh, Ground Terra, and I don't think any of those make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, well, that's the power of good drafting and good team building.
Yep. That's it's a big reason why I wanted a wide offensive threat bubble. But
What? Offensive threat bubble. Well said.
yeah, I honestly I don't even know if that makes sense. I just said words that came up in my head.
No, I think that's like a direct quote from a Jordan video of like a good draft has a wide offensive threat bubble so that you put a lot of pressure on the opponent. I think that's why most good drafts succeed is having, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, your top 4 guys like really put out a lot of damage, and then the rest of your guys cannot be ignored either.
Yeah. I think after I release this video, I think people might start using Bright Powder more against Mousehold. We'll see.
No, I'm sorry, Tay.
I may have
You
to
brought
cut
this
out this part. I can't let the public know.
Just like you like blur and bleep out every part of it.
Yeah. But yeah, it was interesting game. I feel like I might have gotten lucky. I mean, I definitely got lucky, but I'm not sure if like that determined whether I won the set or not. Maybe.
Yeah, I think if you're asking me, game one, it's hard to say. Even if they hit the Brave Bird, no, because then his Pathra sets up, and it's pretty hard to deal with because it was probably going for Calm Mind. But then you know that it's um,
Yeah,
the
then I
Ghost
know the
Terra.
set in game 2,
You can
so
encore it. Yeah,
it's tough to say.
yeah,
The set would have gone completely differently if that Brave Bird hit.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
that's
that's the
pretty
game.
much it.
That's the game.
So what do you think I should bring next week?
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Who are you playing next week?
I'm playing Bohm. I actually got his team on here. I can pull it up.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, he's got these scary slacking stuff.
Oh ho ho! All right. Here's where he just made a trade as well. He dropped Hariyama and Cacturn for some other stuff.
Let me see. Hariyama. Oh, Beartic and
Or
Fortress.
Beartic.
Does
All right.
he get
Free
Rain
break.
Dance? Yeah. Grafia gets Rain Dance, right?
I believe so. Obviously, he's bringing Swift Swim, Rain Dance, Beartic. So you know who has to come to outspeed Beartic in the rain.
Dreadnought.
It's Dreadnought,
The
baby.
answer is
Run it
always
back.
Dreadnought.
One more time, motherfucking Dreadnought. Yeah, I'm excited to see that matchup.
I'm not too sure if Dreadnought will come this time, but maybe.
We shall.
We'll see.
Yeah, I can see some. I can see some stuff. Okay, what? Okay, what? Okay. The other thing you need to do is you need to bring. You need to bring. Sandvale Dawnfan to switch in on Doodle just to strike fear into your opponent. Because obviously Sturdy is better, but if he doodles away Sandvale, he's going to be like, oh fuck, why is he Sandvale?
Yeah,
And
I
then you don't
think
even have to.
maybe this week I just run all the bad abilities. You know, like Pickpocket, Morgrim, something like that.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
like, oh, I'm gonna get Prankster, Slack off, and then he gets Pickpocket. Thank you for watching the video. See you next week.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, anytime.
All right.
Go sub to Jace.